Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Court orders DSS to pay 5 million naira, apologize to Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Okpara. Court orders DSS to pay 5 million naira, apologize to Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Okpara. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Monday ordered the Department of State Service, DSS, to pay 5 million naira to one of the lawyers defending the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, HIPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, Mr. Maxwell Okpara. The court, in a judgment that was delivered by Justice Zainab Abubakar, equally directed the security agency to tender a written apology to Okpara and also publish the same in a national daily. The judgment followed a fundamental right enforcement suit the lawyer filed to protest the alleged degrading treatment he was subjected to when he paid a visit to the IPOB leader, Kanu, at the DSS detention facility in Abuja. Okpara told the court that the DSS had on August 30, 2021, when he paid a routine visit to Nnamdi Kanu, commanded him to a particular room within its facility for purposes of alleged bodily search, wherein they forced him to remove these medicated eyeglasses, wedding ring, belt, jacket and shoes, and accordingly left him shabbily dressed. He told the court that he was subjected to the humiliation of holding his trousers with his hands, wearing bedroom slippers meant for awaiting trial inmates, and exposed to air conditioner inflicted cold for 3 hours. Okpara maintained that the action the DSS took against him amounted to a gross violation of his right to dignity of the human person as guaranteed under Section 34 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, as well as Article 5 of the African Charter on Human and People Rights Ratification and Enforcement Act, Cap A9 Volume 1 LFN. He specifically prayed the court for a declaration that the respondents, whilst in the execution of their duties, must respect the fundamental rights of citizens and accordingly abide by the provisions of Chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended and the provisions of the Africa Charter on Human and People's Rights Ratification and Enforcement Act. As well as the declaration that the actions of the men, operatives, and officers under the command commission of the respondent on the 30th of August 2021 during the applicant's visit to see his client in their detention facility. Wherefore, they commanded the applicant to a particular room within their facility for purposes of alleged bodily search, wherein they forcibly removed his belt, medicated eyeglasses, weather ring, jacket, and shoes, and subjected him to the humiliation of holding his trousers with his hands, wearing a bathroom slippers meant for awaiting trial inmate, and exposed to air conditioner inflicted cold for 3 hours, are not permitted by law even during bodily search. Okpara prayed the court to award him 50 million naira as compensation for the infringement of his fundamental right to dignity and a human person. Cited as respondent in the marked FHC ABJCS 10/18/2021, where the DSS and its Director General. Meanwhile, the DSS, in a counter affidavit that was deposed by one of its personnel, Ahmed Magaji, told the court that depositions in Okpara's affidavit were untrue. It told the court that it simply conducted written security checks on the day Okpara visited Kanu. That in carrying out these onerous duties, the respondent emplaced various measures aimed at screening all visitors before gaining access into the facility of the respondent on invitation or for official purposes. That it is the practice by the respondent that all visitors entering the office submit their phones and all other electronic digital devices for security purposes. That the respondent carry out security screening of all visitors through a scanning machine to avoid breach of security and to detect harmful and dangerous objects gaining entry into the respondent facility. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.